Hey everyone, that old nerdy guy here. I've been waiting a long time for this one, but my Rekt jury is here. Welcome, Stag. The Rekt jury. Yeah, it's been teased for over a year by the Rekt company. When they revealed this thing, we were looking at it. It got a very nice silhouette and promise 130 FPS one-hand operation. Really interested in this one. I am not that much into HPA. I am more of a Springer guy. This is like the middle between the two. This is LPA. This is small CO2 cylinder. So this thing might be interesting because I really dig the Rekt Up 6. It was a jolt, a CO2 powered jolt basically, but it was very efficient. Let's see what's about this thing now. Very excited to take a look at this one. I was waiting for it for quite a bit, as like I said earlier and in previous videos, we had like 12 to 16 months of wait since the reveal. Oh, before I open it, oh, it doesn't want to close. I think there's a tab here. Okay, before I open it, this is made by the Umarex airgun company. This thing is made in Taiwan, but made by Umarex airsoft company, BB gun company, so they know their work around CO2 powered. The previous Rekt Up 6 was not that bad, but it was basically a jolt, and it was quite pricey for a CO2 powered jolt. But I kind of like this one, so I got quite good hope for this one, because now we don't only have one ammo in the chamber, we have 6. Ooh, this is really nice. This, okay, this come off. We put that aside here, and this, oh, that thing is heavy. That thing is really heavy. Honestly, wow. The instruction and the little play Rekt sticker, slightly different than the previous one I owned. This thing, quite hefty, I have to say. Really, this is a heavy one. It's not supposed to be loaded. Nope. This is pure weight on it. I will need an Allen key to open it. That is one thing. Oh no, okay. Oh, nice. That I like. The tool is in the handle, like the airsoft pistol. Nice. So in that box we have the Jury Blaster itself, an extra cylinder, the Play Rekt sticker, different than the previous one. Previous one was white, this one is orange. Some instruction and 12 darts. I have to say, those are very hard tip dart. I would not want to shoot anyone with those. That's why we're not gonna use them. Those are worse than Black Bees. But we're gonna try this thing. Honestly, we are gonna try this thing. Let me check that out. You open it like the regular airsoft revolver, and you have the little Allen key with you in your handle. I suggest you have an Allen key with you. It's always easier. Because this thing screws on a lot. Okay, this thing is dry, so we're gonna put a little drop of pale gun oil on our cylinder before we insert it. You just put a little drop here. I put too much, and then you insert it into your blaster. This way you're gonna help the longevity and you're gonna lubricate everything inside. Okay, so now let's just hope for a good charging sound. It seems Okay, let's put that here, and that is not firing still. Okay, let me check that out a bit. Why is this not firing? Okay, first instruction, it's on the safe position. There is a safety right here. So you just pull it back. Okay, nice. And I'm not gonna dry fire that thing. We're gonna, oh, this is the stock reloading mechanism. Oh, and you can fit those max dart quite easily all the way in, and that thing is easy. Nice, nice. Really, that is something, because I was not expecting this blaster to be easy to reload like that. And now for the tryout. Okay, and this use a regular striker valve for what we see in anything airsoft, BB gun. Is the same exact same principle. Whoa, and there's quite a pop to it. Let me chrono a few, but we're gonna do a better chronograph on this thing. 165, 152, 144, 169, 136, and I already shot one out. So chrono test for the Rekt jury. I am using the same cylinder, so don't know what to expect. 37, 137 again, 158, 143, 127, 134. Neat. Quite a bunch of blowback gas from the rear, but quite neat. Let me just reload it manually. I'm putting a variety of darts inside. I want to have an average. This is going to be Worker Gen 2 and Gen 3 for this one. The one before that was Adventure Force. I'm going to mix them all, and then we're going to have a good reading. Now Worker. Yeah, okay, it's delivering on the 130 it's saying it does. Can I just bamboo? Let's try those bamboo darts inside. Oof, those are a little worn. Not sure they're gonna fully sealed properly in that thing, but yeah, we're gonna see. Okay, I think it's starting to go down. Yeah, but this cylinder had quite a few shots in it. Just for a final test, let me try those Ultra Foam Dragon Dart. I want to see what it can shoot with those, because I like to have them on me when I want to have a sure shot. And then let's put 3 max dart for the 3 others. So I put 3 of the Dragon Dart and 3 max dart. And then we shall have a small average. 153, 152, 105. 148, 112. It's not completely regular, but the performance are there. We are mostly above 130. I mean, the average is 132, maximum was 158. It happens, depending on the dart mostly. If you take too small of a dart, there's not enough friction. If you take too tight of a dart, like the Worker Gen 2, 3, the black one, they are too tight inside, but the front barrel is a little loose. Let's go try that on the target. This Rekt jury, I have to say I am pretty pleased with it. It is a CO2 blaster, meaning you're gonna spend out CO2 and you are kind of slaved to the quality of your cylinder, because depending on them, I had several cylinder, different quality, different date on them, because some of them were older, some were newer. Older cylinder seemed a little weak and couldn't fetch more than 100. I was kind of surprised. And brand new cylinder, I had two different brands. One gave me something in the 150, 160 for the first 40 shot, and then it was more in the 140 range for the next, again, 40, 45 shot, and then it kind of dropped to 110-ish FPS. Still was very good. With the other brand, it was more constant 140 for like what, 60 rounds or something like that. That was pretty neat on it, and then it slightly go down around 130, 125 for another 40 round, but you will fetch at least 120 good shot out of a cylinder, which is pretty nice if you use it as a backup. As a primary, I'm not sure, because it will become maybe a little expensive to use only that. But as a backup that you can just draw, even left-handed, point and shoot, it is snappy. Or just for the feel of it, this hammer is just so sweet. And the same thing, it got a very loud pop to it. This is kind of intimidating. This silhouette is pretty neat. You see, they finished the barrel the same size of the cylinder, which gave it a nice toy look, even if it kind of looked real steel. As of for the look, the real steel look, I would have preferred to have this gray cylinder, since I was thinking it was metal from the picture. This is plastic. Why not put it orange so everyone knew it's a toy, there's no confusion. This hammer and trigger are painted metal. It seems like casted metal with gray paint over it, but still they are very solid, very firm, and it got a nice little safety that when you push it, you can't even move the hammer on it, so the blaster is in safe position, can be fired, can be used. The interchangeable barrel, kind of nice. At first you need to practice, but after 2-3 times you will get the hang of it. You need to place it in a certain way so it will click every time. On the downside, I will say the barrel is a little loose. I don't know what kind of length or tightness of barrel I will need to help it, but the barrel is a bit loose on it to my taste. But I will have to make some tests to see if that can be modified to improve it. But for accuracy, I was astounded. This thing go where you point. That's why I don't want to mess with it too much. This is really an amazing backup. It shoots very straight and quite hard for what it is. A one-handed thing, which is quite a bit smaller than a hammer shot. If you want to compare, this is a hammer shot, this is the jury. I mean, I can completely hide the jury behind the hammer shot, and it's not the same kind of thing. You know, a hammer shot, you need to prime it and fire it, and there's still some effort to put into the priming because you put a certain amount of spring tension on it on your modification. This is just a sweet mechanism, and you can just deprime it very slowly. It's the basic principle of a BB revolver. Basically, you got a striker valve in the area, and in the end, on the hammer, you got a little striking point that when it hits, it fires. No, the Rekt jury. At least this blaster is a good evolution. I mean, on what the Op 6 was offering. The Op 6 was performing quite nice, but it was killing dart a little. And it was only like a jolt, a CO2 power jolt. Very nice, but still it's a one shot. This one, you got 6 dart on board. This is half dart, which is amazing. Power is there. I mean, you can reload it without even changing the cylinder, and that reload is pretty awesome. Do I have a dart here? Yeah. You can just put it there and it's going, and you just switch cylinder. Very, very amazing. Interchangeable cylinder, come with 12 of the hardest headed dart I've ever seen in my life. I am not gonna use them, maybe on cheater, I don't know. Small Picatinny rail. One thing to note, I had problem fitting Picatinny attachment on it because the interior of the rail is a little wide and it put them a little offset. So that I'm not sure, maybe there's a problem with the measurement, but other than that, I think that's a home run. They really made a better blaster using what they had and the experience they had. I hope we're going to see more from them, because if they can bring a good semi-automatic CO2 powered blaster with all the HPA invading our hobby, I think those are going to be a very, very solid offering in the hobby. Personally, I like it. I really dig it. I will need a second one because I will really, really like to dual wield this fast firing thing on the field. It's going to be amazing. That's it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @ThatOldNerveGuy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to notify for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.